that. Come on, I know you do. Here's a hint. It's called a commode caddy. Look at that. And we answer the question, how do you do that? We'll tell you the best ways to boost your son or daughter's financial aid before they head off to school this summer. Stay with us.
Everyone's retirement dream is different. How we get there is not. We're Americans. We work, we plan. Ameriprise advisors can help you like they've helped millions of others to help you retire your way with confidence. That's what Ameriprise Financial does. And that's what they can do with you. Let's get to work. Ameriprise Financial, more within reach.
We used to live with a bear. We'd always have to go everywhere with it.
Get in the car, we drive.
It was so embarrassing that we just wanted to say, well, go away, shoo bear. But you can't really tell bears what to do. Then one day, it was just gone.
You are how you sleep. Tempur-Pedic.
It's the little things in life that make me smile. Spending the day with my niece. I don't use Super Polygrip for hold because my dentures fit well. Before, those little pieces would get in between my dentures and my gum and it was uncomfortable.
Even well-fitting dentures let in food particles. Super Polygrip is zinc-free. With just a few dabs, it's clinically proven to seal out more food particles, so you're more comfortable and confident while you eat.
So it's not about keeping my dentures in, it's about keeping the food particles out.
Try zinc-free Super Polygrip.
I'm so glad you called. Thank you. We're not in London, are we?
No, why?
Apparently my debit card is.
What?
I know.
Don't worry, we have canceled your old card.
Great, thank you.
In addition to us monitoring your accounts for unusual activity, you could also set up free account alerts.
Okay.
At Wells Fargo, we're working around the clock to help protect your money and financial information.
Here's your temporary card.
Welcome back.
How was London?
When people talk, great things happen.
Millions of dollars in financial aid go unspent every single year. How to negotiate for a better piece of the pie in 60 seconds.
When it comes to the issues, no one does the breakdown like Dobbs. Tonight, holding Holder to the fire, his committee grilled the AG over the White House scandals. Now Congressman Goodlatte reveals what was said.
He promised health care for everyone. But now, seniors are getting hit with more than $700 billion in Medicare cuts. Insurance costs are going up. Businesses say they can't afford Obamacare, so they'll pay big fines and millions of employees could lose their health care. Plus, everyone pays hidden taxes and fees, as much as 40% on some health plans. But you can get the truth. Get the brand new book, The Obamacare Survival Guide. It's #1 on Amazon and a New York Times bestseller. Inside, you'll discover hundreds of loopholes, tips, and strategies to survive Obamacare now. Join the more than 250,000 people who've claimed their copy and get yours before it's too late. Go to Obamacare911.com. The Obamacare Survival Guide will give you hundreds of tips on how to save money and protect yourself. You can pick up your copy in bookstores for only $19.95 or have your copy rushed to your door for the internet-only price of just $4.95. Go to Obamacare911.com to claim your copy now.
Well, you know, college tuition and fees are skyrocketing, a whopping 570% increase over the past 3 decades. And to make matters worse, experts say millions of dollars in financial aid money goes unused every year because families don't get everything they're eligible for. So how do you do that? Dean Tsouvalas, editor-in-chief for StudentAdvisor.com, joins me now. Dean, welcome to the show. You know, I was shocked in your notes to read that 53% of people who would be eligible for some of this aid never even fill out the forms. Why is that?
It's extraordinary. They actually believe they won't get the money, which is untrue. They just have to fill out the FAFSA. That's all they have to do. But
and this
for
is the
whatever reason,
magic form is the FAFSA. What does that stand for, and where do you get it?
It's the free application for federal student aid, and you can get it online. And it is all done online, and it's actually not that difficult to fill out. And it is what every college and school uses to determine how much financial aid you are eligible for. What they do is they take in what the family can contribute, and then what's the difference between what that is and what the tuition is. That's how they come up with the number for financial aid. So if you don't know, if you don't fill it out.
Well, and great advice, because it's something you can't ignore. Free money is a good thing. So tuition discounts, though, are going up. This is the good news, and one of the few bright spots in this whole conversation. 45% is the proportion of incoming 2012 freshmen who will get some kind of money, and that's attending private college. You know, people have to get on the stick and get some of this money, right?
Yes, they have to be willing to go and speak to the school and not afraid to actually ask for either a reevaluation or to appeal your financial aid. The reality is that these people are, I think finally, the schools are realizing that students and families can't afford these crazy tuition bills.
Right.
And so they're looking to help students actually afford school.
All right, so we know we have to fill out that FAFSA. That's your first tip here. You say appeal your aid package. What do you mean by that? And does that mean negotiate?
So great points. It does not mean negotiate. Actually, of all the financial aid officers that we have spoken to, they cringe over the word negotiate because they feel as though we're not negotiating over a car. This is what you're eligible for. And so it's important that when you look at your financial aid package and realize that you need more money, there's certain things that are not covered in the FAFSA. So, for example, if there's a hardship in your family, or in between the time you applied for college and filled out the FAFSA, you lost a job, that's the type of information that a school wants to know and wants to understand. But then when you're talking with them, it's amazing how many people feel as though they need to be aggressive when or make up a sob story so that they think a financial aid advisor is going to just, buy it. But the reality is, that's right, to fall for it. But the reality is, they just want to know the real deal of what's going on in your situation.
So use facts, use documentation, tell the real story. Yes. Don't try to elaborate or tell an untruth. Right. And finally, here's something that I know full well is critically important, and people never think it is. Express your desire to attend. You have to tell these people that you have a personal connection to the school, what that connection is, and describe it in detail.
Yes, absolutely, and especially because the Common App has made it so easy for students to apply to many schools that the colleges and universities don't know who truly want to go there. And if you think about it, a financial aid advisor who's evaluating or reevaluating a financial aid package is much more willing to be favorable if they think you're really going to come to their school.
Okay, quickly, we want to talk about your app. Tell us about your app. What's the name of it? What does it do?
It's a free app on iTunes. It's called Scholarship Advisor, and it actually has thousands of scholarships on there that are easy to apply, and it gives you all the information so that you can go directly to the website and apply for it. If you search for scholarships in the iTunes store, you'll find it.
I love that. That's a great idea. Dean, thanks for coming on today. Great to talk to you.
Oh, my pleasure. Nice to talk to you too, Jerry.
Time to look at stories you're clicking on foxbusiness.com. Stocks ending down slightly a day after the Dow and the S&P 500 climbed to another